So welcome to today's video. You join me on a lovely bright sunny day. It's quite a picture, isn't it? Yeah, lovely day, but bitterly cold. It's only 2 or 3 degrees with a vicious chill factor, taking it down to 0, I would have thought. So I'm not going to go very far today. Just going to go to a little spot near me called the Minster Lees. It's a bit of a popular dog walking spot, but I'm hoping to find a nice little quiet spot on the beach and do a little cook up and get my exercise in for the day. So as most of you know, I've been on a diet for a few weeks now, and I've actually lost half a stone, believe it or not. So I was quite impressed with. So I was going to celebrate that first half stone loss with a sausage bap. So I've been trying to avoid carbs, but I do love me bread, so I'm giving myself a treat. It's only a small bread roll and a couple of sausages. Yeah, looking forward to it. So I've done a little hiker bike. The tide's in. I did check the tide times, and it's not supposed to be high tide. God, bloody speed bumps. It's not supposed to be high tide until 1:45. It's only 11 o'clock. Blimey, the place is heaving. I might have to have a change of venue. Yeah, it's a bit busy. Yeah, might have to have a little change of plan of where I go because of the Gen Pop. They're swarming all over the place. It's the school half term. So yeah, I suppose they will be. Right, let's find myself a little place to park. That will do nicely. So where we're going isn't too far. About a mile, I suppose. Got an uphill slog first though. Good bit of exercise. I made it to the top. I've got to go down now and then along the middle part of the Lees. So that's quite a nice little path, this is. Away from the hordes. It's an uphill little section, but we're nearly there. So we got a last little uphill slog and we'll be at the secret spot. I'm not dressed very appropriately, am I? Hiking in all this bike gear. So I do intend to do a little wild camp here on this spot, a little stealth camp. Whew, bloody hell. Oh, so this is the spot I've got in mind. Every so often there are these drainage manhole covers. Ideal little place to sit. And we've got a cracking view behind us. So what have I brought with me? Bottle of water to make a cup of tea, some firelighters, some firewood. So we're not going to find any firewood here. Kettle, and inside the kettle I've got a little roll and 2 sausages. A cup for a brew. Plate. And a frying pan and a few tools. Also got my drone as well. Yeah, I'll fly the drone later. Yeah, so what I've got to cook on is my little Bushcraft Essentials firebox. Lovely little bit of kit this is. I really like this. Beautifully made, all stainless steel. Made in Germany. So I can have the fire on this old drain. That'll be a nice sturdy base. So I use one of these firelighters that I always use. They're bloody good, these are. And I bought a nice stash of fresh kindling. This will burn well and shouldn't give too much smoke either to give away our position. We don't want no busybody dog walkers coming up here, do we? We have ignition, Houston. Yeah, bung a few bits in there. Let that burn down to some embers and we'll get the frying pan on. It's giving me a bit of a bonus warmth as well, the fire. So when it's cold and windy, there's no point in trying to use like methylated spirits or even gas, you know. You can't beat good old flames. So we had a bit of bad news in our little small bike group. A couple of days ago, our good friend Paul passed away. Paul Maddox. If you knew Paul, you know he was a proper character. Loved his small Hondas. Really nice fella. He featured in quite a few of my videos. Yeah, we had some good times. So rest in peace, Paul. This little cookout is dedicated to Paul Maddox. See you in heaven, Paul, for some trial riding. Hope they do trial riding in heaven. Paul won't be too pleased. No, I'm sure they do. And they'll all be riding around on little Hondas. So the fire's burnt down a bit. I think we can get our bangers on now. Got some nice coals there. Youch, that's hot. I just used that as a poker, and then I grabbed hold of it. What a fool. Yeah, lovely little stove this is. Didn't bring any cooking fat with me. Hopefully the sausages will chuck out a bit of fat, I suppose, won't they? Richmond sausages. I like these. Yes, we've got a nice little buttered roll there. So I deem our sausages cooked. Took a long time. It's just a crappy old bit of wood I found in the shed. Bit of old 4x2. Looking forward to this. Get that off. Get that off and get the kettle on. Got a little sachet of tomato sauce. And there we have it. One sausage roll. Sausage bat, whatever you want to call it. What do you call that in your part of the country? Very nice. Certainly got a good view from up here. Savouring that last bite. It's the first bit of bread I've had for weeks. Lovely. I'm glad I didn't go down the bottom onto the beach. There's hordes of people down there. That's where I was going to go, up under the cliffs there. Kettle's boiled. So this is my drink of choice now. Black tea. I have one cup of coffee first thing in the morning just to get me going. Then black tea and water for the rest of the day. That's good, isn't it? Good for the diet anyway. Take all my rubbish home. I won't leave any trace. Nice cup of tea that was. No time to relax. Well, there is, but we'll do that later, eh? Let's get the drone out. I enjoyed that little cookout. Excellent. Check the area. I haven't left anything behind. Leave no trace. Right, let's go. This doesn't look steep, but it's quite a steep hill, this is. I think I'm going to go back along the pedestrian path by the beach huts. The path I came on was a bit muddy, so that's quite well hidden, that little spot. I'm definitely going to come back here and do a little wild camp when it's warmer. A little stealth camp. So I just met these two lads. You're the grandson of one of my subscribers, I take it. Mm-hmm. And these lads are both called Mason. Mm-hmm. Nice to meet you, lads. You'll be in the next video. So I just got back to the bike and there was a couple of lads on push bikes admiring the cub. And it turns out one of them, his granddad, is a subscriber. So the two lads, they were both called Mason. I don't think they were both your grandkids because they didn't look the same. Nice to see them out and not stuck at home on video games and looking at their phones. So nice to meet you, lads. Yeah, I enjoyed that little cookout, little hiker bike. Sorry for the lack of cub riding. It's only a short ride. I didn't want to go too far because it's bitter, even though it is dry. Just didn't fancy it. Wasn't in the mood after hearing about Paul. Wait for that old biddy. Yeah, so this little cookout, ride out, hiker bike is in memory of Paul Maddox. So on that sad note, I'll say cheerio and we'll see you on the next one.